Welcome. These are the items you are going to need. Need your fishing line 0.50. Our bead. We are using color red and white. And our scissors. This is what we are going to learn today. Let's get started. So we are starting by using 4 beads. You use the last bead to do the cross threading. Then you pick 2 white beads, one on your left, one on your right. Then you pick 1 red bead to do the cross threading. Then you pick another 3 red beads. Want to achieve this. You pick 2 white beads and you pick 1 red bead to do the cross threading. So it's a repetition for the first line. You will just be picking 2 white beads, 1 red bead, 3 red beads in that order. So we get to our desired length and 10. So as you are doing, you will be stretching out your fishing line so that it will not be flabby. We need it very hard. So we are about to turn. We just left about 1 step, then we turn. So remember earlier on we were just putting 1 on the right, 1 on the right. And when you are coming to turn, all the 3 red beads will go on 1 fishing line, and you use the last bead, which is the 3rd one, to do the cross threading. So this is how it looks like. 1, 2, 3. So we are going to use this one to do the cross threading. So it will look like this. This time around, the fishing line will not be on this bead, but rather on the side bead. Whichever position you find yourself, it may be the left or the right bead. So this is how it is. So you see, you have one pointing to your right direction and one pointing to your left direction. So we are going to pick 3 red beads again. So remember, when we were doing the turning, we used 3 beads. After turning, you use 3 beads. So 1, 2, 3. You use the third one to do another cross threading. So you see, the position of the fishing line has changed. So you see, after turning, one thread is on my left side and one thread is on my right side. So you see that the right thread falls in between 2 beads. So you just slip it through the immediate bead in front of you. So here is it. Then we slip it through the white bead. That's my immediate bead in this case. And at this point, we are no more using 3 beads, but we are going to use 2 beads. So you pick 1 white bead, 1 red bead. The white bead comes first because we are just arranging them in that order. Then we use the red beads to do the cross threading. So this is how it looks. Then you repeat the process again. You slip the thread through the red bead. That's the immediate bead. Then in this case, we are going to pick 2 red beads. Then we just repeat the same process again. We are slipping it through the white bead. Then you pick 1 white bead, 1 red bead. So at this point, it becomes a repetition. After each step, you change the color of bead. So if you use 1 red bead, 1 white bead, the next step you are going to use 2 red beads in that order. As you are doing, you'll be stretching out your fishing line so that your weave bead will not be flabby. So we are coming to do another turning, and this turning is different from the previous turning we did. In this turning, we are using 2 beads instead of 3 beads. We are still and this time around, remember in my earlier turning, we used the outer fishing line. This time around, we are using the inner fishing line. So you use the bead on your right. Then you use the last bead to do the cross threading. So after doing the cross threading, this is how it will look like. So to make it more easy for me, I'll just turn it to my left side, sorry. So after doing the 2 turning, this time around we are using threads to do another turning. So you pick 3 red beads, 1, 2, 3, and you use your inner thread to do the cross threading. So we are back to the old system. Then you will slip your thread in. Then we will continue with the 2 2 2 thing. We are picking 1 white bead, 1 red bead. So the white bead comes first. Then the red bead follows. So you realize our fishing line is becoming shorter. So I'm going to show you how, when the fishing line gets finished along the road, how you would fix on a new one and continue. So when you get to this point, we are not making any knots, but we just pass through the fishing line in, then we will cut the excess thread and fix the new one and continue. So it's not going forward, but rather going backwards. So this one goes in the red bead, and it will go here. You just follow the direction of the already fishing line, so that you will not get a fishing line passing straight. So this is to show you, if your fishing line gets finished along the line, how you go about it. Don't wait till it becomes too short before. So this is it. You see, after passing through the beads with my essence fishing line, so then you cut it. So this is how it will look. We are going to fix on a new fishing line and continue. So we are fixing on our new thread, and this is how it goes. It will pass through the white bead, then the outer red bead. So these two. So you see, it looks like just as we were doing. So no one will notice your fishing line got finished along the line. And this happens because I didn't cut my fishing line long enough. So if you think you can't do this, just cut it long enough, so that you will not struggle along the way. So we are continuing. We are almost done. So we are done. And we are not going to make any knots, just as I taught you when the fishing line was about to finish. It's the same thing we are going to do. So you would slip your thread through the immediate bead, and you just use it to pass through. Okay, so we are done. We are coming to cut our excess fishing line. So let's count the length. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And the width is 1, 2, 3. So it's 17 by 3. And we are making 2. This is the short one, and this is the long one. It's the same procedure you use in making the long one. And the long one is 25 by 3. 25 by 3. In our next part of this episode, I'm going to show you how to cut the slippers, and this one is different from the previous one I've taught you, the T shape. This one is a different shape. Hope you really enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more creative videos.